All right, Koenigsegg Agera RS exclusive series. We'll start from the last tier, since they're all available as soon as you start the series. So we'll start at tier 20, and I'll actually start with a cup. It's gonna be an 8-lapper, so that will definitely put the car in red after I'm through with this one. But as you can see, I do have that instant service available, so that's kind of a non-issue, and that's really the primary reason why I am picking on this exclusive series right now and starting from the tier 20, because later tiers, even though they're all available unlocked right away, the later tier races, cup races, tend to be longer. So we'll start with this one and then kind of work our way backwards. Or I might actually pick on all the cup races first. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Turn 1. Nice and clean. And just like that, we've taken over the lead. And always playing with throttle down that corner. Well, that's section. Like between turn 4 and 5 or 5 and 6. I cannot keep track of which corner is which. They do have little poles that tell you which corner you're on, like that orange pole at the far end of the track. But couldn't really read it. Too small. And I'm playing on my phone screen, so I can't always read the tiny print on the screen. That's okay. Can't quite take this section flat out in Agera RS, as there's just not enough grip to support the kind of top speed this car can achieve. So alright, lap 1 minute 38, lap 2 should be quicker since we're not standing start. There we go, and there's no traffic that we have to worry about. Go. A little bit of skidding. 28 seconds in sector 1. Let's see, technically that means we should be hitting, what, 56 seconds in sector 2? We'll see. This is a pretty fast part of the circuit, the longest straight. To make sure you brake early enough. 55 seconds and change, alright. So we're kind of on target, the sharp right-hander there, followed by another pretty sharp left-hander combination there. Well, not really a combination, there's a bit of space, and this long right-hander that cannot quite go flat out, as I was saying. Alright. Can we cross minute 30? Alright, so that is now a target to beat for myself. We're in lap 3. A little bit of a hopping there as I was going over the curve. Pushing pretty close to the edge of the track. And oh, that is slow. Brake too late. Entry into this longest straight section of the circuit is very, very crucial, possibly one of the most crucial parts of this track, just because that's where you're going to build up, you know, all your speed. So if you have a poor start, or in my case, poor start and a poor end, you're going to lose a lot of time. So, but I feel like one of these laps you have to kind of test out. You don't want to be too timid all the time. Oh, look at that, I'm already lapping somebody. And mind you, they are all fully upgraded cars, so somebody was taking their sweet time. Maybe they were running in critical condition. I don't know what the deal is. Minute 35, so that is pretty slow. Good 5 seconds slower than lap 2. So let's see. Couldn't possibly make it any slower, right? Or you just wait. Let's see. But goal is to beat minute 30 now. Without making any egregious cuts. Certainly not intentional. I might have gone off track just a tiny bit or clipped the corner, the inside corner. Alright, I'm gonna brake way early before that club circuit finish line, the white line on the circuit. I think that might be somewhere I should be closer to in terms of braking point for this car here on the Grand Prix circuit, Circuit of the Americas. And I'd prefer to take the outside there, but thankfully I was able to clear without any incidents. Go. This lap so far looking pretty clean. Now, clean is good, but is it fast? Ooh, that's swinging way wide. Have to avoid those traffic, you know. And yeah, clean but not very fast. Minute 33. Alright, we're halfway through this race. And we're lapping quite a few cars here. Go. And once again, brake early, there we go. Try to avoid this yellow Agera RS. Oh, I think that's, I'm gonna say, avoiding traffic is what pushed me off track there just a little bit. And I'm using the end of that first rumble strip as the braking point. I think that's pretty close to where I need to be. And if you look at the minimap, these corners are pretty hard angle. Almost a hairpin. They don't always show up like that because it's pretty large arc, but when you look at the minimap, you can see the actual angle that you have to steer into. So, all right, another minute 35 lap. So far, no major incidents of big crashes or anything like that. So my car's performance shouldn't be terribly affected. One way to check, not always. Sometimes your car can accrue damage without being anything visible. But one of the sure way to check is from the cockpit view. If you see cracked window or anything like that, you definitely know your car's performance has been compromised. So far looking pretty clean. And at the end of that, or near the end of the rumble strip, start braking. I didn't want to wait too late on that one since I had another car blocking out the outside lane that I would prefer to use to widen the angle right for the approach of the corner. It doesn't carry more speed, but with that blocked out, I have to make sure I come in with manageable speed since my angle is going to have to be sharper. Minute 36. Alright, lap 7. And looks like I'm gonna lap the entire field here. As I see the second place car, which has that distance marker chasing, going with the name right here. So that would be an entire field lapped in lap 7 on a Grand Prix circuit. Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix, not exactly a small circuit. So yeah, apparently I have a fairly slow grid. Go. And if you look on the mini-map, I cannot really see the mini-map there, can you? It's a pretty hard right-hander. And same for this one, pretty hard left-hander. And just kind of play with the throttle through that section. Oop. Got off track just a little bit. There we go, final lap. I wonder if this is going to be cleared up any slow traffic now that I've lapped everybody. It's like starting over again, right? And the answer is no. You're lapping those guys 2 laps then. Oh, that was bad. Way too much speed. Yeah, those combination corners, you gotta be careful how much speed you carry in and you take on between the corners, right? I mean, at the same time, you don't want to be like crawling through either, so. A little bit messier, getting a little impatient on this final lap, lap 8. And the final 2 corners, there we go. It's a pretty decent line. We're not going to be able to double lap those 2 guys up ahead, but still pretty good showing, if I may so myself. If I may say so myself. 12 minutes, 36 seconds and change. I think the best lap was minute 30 and change. The lap 2 pretty early on, as I didn't have to, deal with much traffic at all. But anyway, that is going to be the start of this exclusive series. So stay tuned as I make my way through this exclusive series in the coming up videos. So yeah. And there we go. All right, so that'll do it for this video. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.